Hey photographers, it's Michelle here, and I'm excited to be wrapping up this little mini series we've been doing all about senior model teams. If you've missed any of the videos so far, I will be sure to link them all down in the description box below, as well as the freebie I've been giving away, which is 10 different model team activities that you can do with your senior model team that aren't photo shoots, that aren't hard to plan, that don't cost a lot of money, if any at all, but add a lot of value to your team. So if you're curious about those, or if you can add that to your program as well, then grab that down as well in the description box below. And then in today's video, we are wrapping it up by talking about ways that you can utilize your senior model team that are not just referrals. So let's dive in. So if you're thinking about doing a senior model team, or you've done one before, the biggest benefit you're probably looking for ROI or return on investment to your photography business is referrals, right? That is the natural way to think of, okay, the benefit of doing all this extra work and doing all this planning and all these shoots for free essentially is to get referrals from their friends, right? And although that is a wonderful thing and it does happen and that it is a great way to measure success, it's not the only way to measure success for your team. I want to talk about ways that you can utilize your senior model team that are hugely benefit for your business that go beyond just the referrals. So number one is consistent content, especially if you live in an area like me in the north where I only have 6 months of good shooting weather and 6 months of it being way too cold to step outside unless I go to a studio. I'm just not photographing as much in the winter time, so I don't have as much content to share if I didn't have a model team. But because I have a model team, I have lots of content to share because we do all these extra shoots and we do these activities, and I have things that I can kind of bleed out, so to speak, for weeks on end and really have consistent content. And the reason that's important is because not only are you going to be posting when maybe other photographers in your area are not, but it's gonna keep you in the front of mind of your potential clients. It's gonna keep you with fresh content. It's gonna get people wanting to come back to your page more and more. It's gonna be a lot easier to grow your audience that way. And seniors want to know that you work with other seniors, and so when you're working with them throughout the year, it does make you feel busy. It looks like you're really high in demand because you're constantly creating new content. Number two is creative projects. Having a senior model team really allows you to still do really fun creative projects, stylized sessions that you wouldn't normally get to do on a regular basis. If you've done photography long enough, it is so easy to get in the rut of just the classic headshots, the classic images that we know that sell. And odds are you got into photography because you love photography, you love art, you love being creative. And while yes, we have to run a successful business and get the images that we know our clients love, there's a huge creative part of us that doesn't get filled that way, and it can lead to burnout if you're not careful. And I've been there. I've been where I feel like, oh, I'm just taking the same image over and over again, and it's not even that fun anymore. So by doing these creative stylized shoots with your team, or just doing fun projects, it gets that excitement back into your business, like the lifeline, the heartbeat of your business. It allows you to breathe some life back into your poor creative photography soul that deserves to see the light. And if you have like a new equipment or a new backdrop or even like a new lighting style you want to try, but obviously you'd be too scared to try on a regular paying client, senior model teams are a great way to try that stuff out without the high risk factor of a paying client that you only get to work with once. And then the third way that you can utilize a senior model team other than referrals is actually to create collaborations or partnerships with businesses, especially local businesses. Model teams are a great way to work with other businesses, especially local businesses that have a similar target client as you do, because here you have a whole bunch of girls that are in that target client market that can like spread the word, right? You can use your team to help leverage for another business. So for example, if you have like a local clothing boutique that has clothes that these girls shop at, you can approach them and either have the girls model their latest lookbook and offer to do maybe some images for them, and maybe in return they can offer your clients a discount for using them to like buying their clothes for their senior portraits. Or maybe one of your team members is really involved in sports in their school, and they can be like your in or go-to to talk to the coach and do a picture of their team. Maybe they do a picture of like their softball team. I can link that down below as well, but I talked about this whole other video about how to utilize that way to get potential clients as well. But by photographing a sports team, you get in front of all these other potential clients as well as their parents, and there's also freshmen, sophomore, juniors, and seniors on that team. So you have a wide expansion there, and you're growing your business there that you might not have otherwise if you didn't have a girl that you were close with on your team. So in general, a model team's job, like the main purpose for it, is to get your name out there, right? To get your business in front of more potential clients. And there are many ways to do that other than direct word of mouth marketing. So other ways to expand your business, utilize your team, make it worth your time and investment in these girls for all these extra shoots, and then just breathe some life back into the creativity of your business and help you try new things without the risk factor of a paying client. So if you're needing more help, if you're kind of raising your hand, say, yeah, Michelle, that sounds great. I would love that for my business, but I need a little more help. Like, what do you offer them? How do you market them? How do you launch it? Then I've got you, boo. I have created my Senior Model Team Course 101 for beginners. Whether you have done a team before or you're starting from scratch like I was when I first started my team, this course is for you. I walk you step by step through what to offer your team, how to build it, how to market it, how to launch it so you actually get girls to sign up for your team, and how to deliver on your team experience. So if you would love to learn that in this digital course, I invite you to check out the link below where you can read more about it and decide if it's a good fit for you. So again, I want to say thank you. If you joined me on this whole week, please drop a comment below. If you've watched all 5 videos, I just want to hug you, like I give you a virtual hug. Please comment below maybe an aha moment for you or the most valuable tip that you've gotten. I would really appreciate that. I would love for you to consider subscribing if you haven't already, if you love senior photography or want to learn more about it. That's my jam. That's what I specialize in, and I'd love to help you build that senior photography business that you would love. And until next time, guys, thank you for being with me this week. I will see you in the next one. Bye.